I think part of it is that you've lost an icon. You know, someone who, as a young person, when I was in high school and I was in college, I saw Greg Gumbel and Brian Gumbel too, but Greg Gumbel, and you know, there was a black man on TV doing what I want to do in life, and so you always respect him from that standpoint because you always go back to that college kid who worshipped him. And then I didn't know him really well, but I had met him. You knew people that knew him in the business, and you hear and see what a kind and genuine person he was. And it shows you that you can also do this job and not be a jerk. You know, because I think there's a lot of people that come into it and they try and let their ego get in the way and show how tough they are. So I think all of that, and so when you do it, you learn that from him. But you also try to carry on his legacy by one, being the best you can on the air, two, being the best person you can, because he showed you that that's the way forward and to be successful. I mean, you know, it's so sad in one way. 78 years old is young in these days, but he was on the air up until his late 70s. And so it's another goal that you set out there because he did it. You know that it can be done.
And you guys at Fox are so unique that you guys have now 3 members of this Patriots dynasty that just ended. Now a part of your group, obviously, with Brady joining along. You guys have tried to experiment with VR and try to obviously have a lot of fun with it. So what is it guys good for you guys for a Super Bowl to have those 3 guys who've just played in so many and had all of that experience? What do you guys try to just get out of them for a call like this, and particularly out of Tom, who obviously is, you know, just someone who had that experience just almost seems like every year?
Well, I think, and you're a kid, but it's kind of in the DNA of Fox Sports. When it started out, everybody said, "Oh, you got nothing but Cowboys." You know, we had obviously Coach Johnson, we had Troy Aikman, Daryl Johnston, we had, I'm trying to think some others, but it was all Cowboys because they were finishing their dynasty. Now it's all Patriots, or a lot of Patriots, because they're finishing their dynasty. And I think it's the same thing that you can rely on them that we did back then. Guys who are experienced in it recently, guys who played against a lot of guys that are in the game, or against coaches that are currently in the game. So I think that's the first place that you start. But I think so much of it is just also for our show and the way we do it is about the relationships that they have with one another, and letting Gronk and Brady, or Gronk and Edelman, kind of play together and show the camaraderie that they have, because that's what our show is as much as anything else. I've never had anyone say, "You guys did a great job of breaking down the cover 2 last week." It was that, "Oh man, when you guys played that, who knows the most about each other between Gronk, Brady, and Edelman, that was the funniest thing on TV." People love those moments, and because they're teammates and they've known each other for more than a decade, then you're able to share that with the general public.